I can't see without these on. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Sky River RV Show. Here I am in my beautiful Montana at Sky River RV. And I was thinking when I was laying in bed, excuse me, I feel better now. I'm going to get my cup of coffee. I've got my coffee over here on the table. I was thinking while I was laying down in bed how important it is for us at Sky River to explain to you guys what this lifestyle is really about. It's more than just buying an RV and using it on vacations. There are something like 76 RV parks within 50 miles of Sky River RV in Paso Robles. Can you imagine that? Now let's just say you're a full, hard-working person and you're out and about, yogurt, you're out and about and you're everywhere but where you want to be because you're working all the time. Sky River RV can show you how to own an RV, be comfortable, be free, and go on weekend trips. Lake San Antonio, beautiful place. Pismo Beach, wonderful people at Pismo Beach Coach Village. San Simeon. San Simeon is ocean view. Now think about this for just a second. A hotel room with an ocean view, $250 a night if you're lucky. San Simeon Campground is $20 a night. I was just there. A lot of you know me as a person that travels a great deal, but I also travel at home because I still work. I go on weekend trips or holiday trips, 2 days, 3 days, one night. You pack it up, the rig is ready. Look at this place. It's all set up for you. You keep everything in it. You're ready to go. You stuff the refrigerator, and that's about all you have to do. After that, you go down the road 20 miles or 30 miles or 10 miles. You pull into the RV park. You turn everything off, and it's just you guys. If it's stormy outside, you get to watch the storm, read a book. If it's a beautiful day, you get outside and you barbecue. You can't pay enough money to have this kind of freedom. It's a sense of freedom that nobody else has. I guarantee you, I promise you with all my heart, this is what I do and this is why I do it, is because I want to convince you guys that this lifestyle is the best of all. There is no other way to do it. Now we're in the 2013 Montana today. It is absolutely spectacular. King-size bed that I just stepped out of, microwave convection oven. This table slides back and forth or turns from side to side as you have guests on it. You can own this. Write it down. You can own this for $400 a month. That's 2 nights in a hotel by the ocean. 2 nights. Can you write it off your taxes? Check with your accountant, but I think you can. Most often you can. You want the grandkids to come? Fine. Bring them along. There's beds all over this darn thing. If it's just you and your honey, and that's the way I prefer it, then it is a lifestyle that you can't beat. Now let me tell you a little bit about the financing part about this. Cup of coffee, what does that cost? Maybe 25 cents here, right? Because you're at home. A yogurt or a piece of toast. Your whole breakfast is maybe $1, $1.50. If you're a cheapskate and you go to a fast food restaurant, it's going to cost you $5 or $6 a piece, isn't it? If you go to a nice restaurant and sit down, it's going to cost you $8 or $10 or $15 a piece. And you're at home in your robe, hanging out, enjoying your partner. You don't have to get dressed. You don't have to go out and do anything. You can look like this. You can look like me. It's okay. That's what the RV lifestyle is really about. It is so special. It is so important for you guys to know that. So we have inexpensive breakfast. Maybe, in my case, I would have a peanut butter sandwich for lunch. How much does that cost? Instead of going out to a restaurant. Now you're treating your honey, right? You're with your love of your life. So you've had breakfast at home, you've had lunch at home. You know that that beautiful ocean is waiting for you out there. So you go into town and you go to a little restaurant that's looking out over the water and you have an absolutely lovely dinner and a bottle of wine. And the whole entire day costs you less than half of what it would have cost if you went to a hotel. Consider that. Second of all, on the way to San Simeon, let's say, you're going over Highway 46 and you're looking out and looking at the ocean and long far away, and you got Morro Rock way out there in the distance, and it's glorious and the birds are flying around. If you're in an airplane, are you going to see any of that if you go on vacation? Absolutely not. Is there any other way you can enjoy this lifestyle? Because the lifestyle starts from your living room when you walk out the door and get in your rig until you come back. No airport problems. What do your kids see in the airport besides people with security badges all over them? You don't get any of that. How much does it cost to fly somewhere? Have you ever been searched and to have to take your shoes off and all that stuff? I didn't have my shoes on. That's what this is about. This is about something that nobody else can provide you. We were just talking before I walked out this morning, and I was thinking to myself, my birthplace is Alaska, and I've never been there since I was a kid. And I want to go back, but I don't want to fly there. I don't want even to cruise there. I want to drive there and experience it. I want to be a part of it. So you can go on long trips like that, or small local trips, which is what I want to concentrate on today. I really want you to understand that the stories that you'll have last a lifetime. Thanksgiving has gone by, and that was one day. And Christmas and Hanukkah, there's a few hours there that are wonderful. This is an experience that you will live forever. It is something that makes you live longer and healthier because you're out doing things. You're meeting fresh and new people. You're being a part of something that nobody else can be a part of. Every RV park I've ever been into, and I go to hundreds and hundreds of them all over the country, I've never met anyone but just wonderful people. We can be sitting here with everything turned off and enjoying the company of somebody you care about. Coming outside your rig and visiting with somebody else down the road because you smelled the smoke from a barbecue. And you walk down there and you met somebody from Oregon. And they're the nicest people. And they say, come on, have a beer, sit down. You remember what it was like when you walked into a nice hotel and you walked past everybody? Did anybody even smile at you? No, they didn't. It isn't the same thing. This is so special. I haven't been doing this for all these years for any other reason than to try to get you up off the couch and to come down to Sky River RV and join this wonderful party. These are great people. It's a great company. And it's a lifestyle you have to experience. It doesn't have to be even $400 a month. It can be $125 a month on a 16-foot something or other. It can be a motorhome. We have them. Brand spanking new, all kinds of motorhomes. We have pre-owned. We have consignment coaches here. We can do what you want to do the way you want to do it. And we have the staff to help you do that. That's what's so special about it. This is, for me, this is the way I want to live. This is what I want to do. And this is the kind of coach that I have. I tow. But you know what? Bad knees. You see, this refrigerator is full of all kinds of food that my wife and I chose to have. You can fill this entire refrigerator with $100 maybe. That won't buy you a good meal at a good restaurant. I personally like to have breakfast and lunch at home and to go out to dinner. But you can barbecue, you can make hamburgers, you can do all these things. This particular kind of life is the kind of lifestyle that spells luxury for me. Now, a lot of you like to camp. You can camp as well. I mean, that depends on you and how you want to do this. You have a Subaru, you want to tow a little tiny something or other, we have something for you. If you have a big old diesel truck like I do, then you can tow something like this. Maybe you want to, buy a nice small motorhome because you want to go to the lake. And on your way to the lake, you stop in and you see some special thing and you buy it because you can pull off to the side of the road or you can pull into the grocery store with your motorhome just like anybody else can. You get up to the lake and you sit out there, and one special moment, a fish jumps out of the water and you can literally hear it splash because there's nobody else there. Try to buy that. You never can. So I got to sit down again because the knees are giving me a little trouble and I haven't had my morning pills. But just think about this. I love barbecuing hamburgers. It's one of my favorite things to do. And even though we go out to dinner, we still like to barbecue hamburgers. So, a pound of hamburger, some buns, some onions, some lettuce, some cheese. You put the whole thing together. A little barbecue sauce, maybe. What does it cost you? $2? Think about an airport. You just walk through the airport. You got all your stuff. You walk into one of the lounges there. And you say, I'd like a hamburger. And they bring you out something about that big. And it's got nothing on it. And it's got a little stuff off to the side. And the lettuce is a little bit wilted. And the tomato looks like it's not ripe. And it's $15. And this cup of coffee, $2.50, $3.50. Oh, you went to some coffee shop and got a cup of coffee? Now I heard there's a $7 cup of coffee. $7 for a cup of coffee? I'll guarantee you it's not as good as this cup of coffee in front of me. Because I can be in my robe, I can be with my loved one. I don't care. I mean, that's really the thing. I don't care because we're here at home. And everybody else outside here is wonderful, kind people. So think about this again one more time. How many RV parks are there within 50 miles of you? More than you can describe. What's the rates for them? From almost free to about $40. How much is the hotel room with the same view? 4 times that? 5 times that? We talked about the breakfast and the lunch. We talked about the dinners. We talked about barbecuing. We talked about you can do this any day you want. All you have to have is 1 day off or 2 days off because you can go just down the road a little bit. If you live in South County, there's so many RV parks so close to you, it's crazy. If you like the lakes, there's Lake Lopez. If you live in North San Luis Obispo County, there's as many parks and the big lakes are up there. If you live in Santa Barbara County and down past Napomo and down toward the ocean down that way, there is incredible places to go. You can park right along the beachfront. In all of Santa Barbara and Ventura County, there's spots along there that will knock your socks off. I mean, you can't beat this place. You get to write this baby off, most likely. The payments are very low. The down payment is very handleable. We got great people to work with you. I mean, how hard is that? You have to come, though. You have to actually get out of the robe, put your shoes and socks on, hop in the car, truck, whatever it is, come down to Sky River RV. We have 3 locations, but we don't care. All you have to do is come to one. That's it. Sit down with us, and we can help you buy the Thanksgiving of your dreams, except that it's every day for the next who knows how many years, not just one day. Listen, guys, why don't you stick around? I gotta go change, get my stuff on, and I'm gonna take you around a little bit and show you how inexpensive this lifestyle really is. We'll give you a real idea of what costs can be in the RV industry. It is so inexpensive. So excuse me for just a minute, I gotta get dressed. Bye-bye.
Be sure to tune in to Central Coast Now for local television programming on Charter Channel 10 and Comcast Channel 27, where you can experience different cities up and down the Central Coast, in addition to local wine shows, home improvement shows, staycation shows, RV shows, educational shows, and so much more. So support your local businesses by tuning into Central Coast Now or visit centralcoastnow.tv. All programming produced by Noble Productions, your small town and affordable video production company. Contact Valerie at 805-260-4766 for more information.
Sky River RV Service Department understands complete hitch work and RV repairs of all kinds. We even perform RV body work. Need a special part? Try us first. We have a complete RV parts department. You can browse our showroom and see the latest and greatest in RV equipment. We even offer propane and propane accessories. And we're open on Saturdays to assist you in your parts needs. Sky River RV, Excellent products, excellent service, excellent prices.
Oh, there you are again. Come on in, come on in. It's okay. I'm getting my shoes on, had my shower. You can see I'm quite overdressed. Hang up the robe. You know why? Got lots of hooks to hang it up on. By the way, check this vanity out. Check this beautiful full closet, king size bed. You know who slept in the king size bed last night? I did. And the night before, and the night before, and the night before. Nobody else did. I don't want to tell you too many horror stories about hotel rooms. I think you probably already know them. Bed bugs and all kinds of other things that they are talking about on the news. And it's actually a problem because it's difficult getting people to clean the rooms right. You know who cleaned this room. You know who made the bed. You know who cleaned the toilet. Is it private and personal? My wife just goes crazy when she finds some remnants of somebody else being in this bed. Never, ever happens because it's ours. That's the key to this. This is what I really want to bring to your attention. By the way, you probably see no TV up here. I'll go into that a little bit later. We'll talk about that. But you see the sloped roof and the beautiful cabinets and the king-size bed. This isn't nickel dime. This is an absolutely top-notch place, just like that fancy hotel. But you like to rough it? We have really inexpensive, high-quality. Sky River RV doesn't sell the cheapest stuff. They sell the best stuff, which ends up being less expensive because you get to keep it. You get to own it. And it lasts and lasts and lasts. $125 a month, or $150 a month, or $400 a month like this beautiful rig. It's all up to you. You get to make those choices. Whatever you're driving now, pretty much, we can find something that accommodates that. So you don't have to buy something new as far as your tow vehicle is concerned. Or if you are going to buy a motorhome, then we can show you how to hook up your rig behind that. There are answers here at Sky River RV with the staff we have. But this beautiful place is more about, I'm going to sit down and get my shoes on here. This beautiful place can be yours. It means it's really special. Now, one thing I want to point out is all these fancy clothes and stuff like that. You probably throw me out of a hotel, but I get to be here with you and all those wonderful people outside any way I choose. I can put my shorts on. I can, put my hiking boots on. It doesn't really matter. I'm giving you an opportunity of a lifetime to be part of something that you will always give thanks for. Every single day of your life, you will give thanks for owning an RV. Even just the idea that it's outside and you can take off that night and go someplace will give you so much freedom. I can't explain it to you. If you were a kid and growing up and you went camping with mom and dad, I'll bet you those are your best experiences of your life. You will never forget the trips where you went with your mom and dad someplace. It is unforgettable. If the boats or the lake or whatever it was, it is something you can't replace. So give that opportunity to your kids or your grandkids like me, because it's there. They can go sleep in the tent outside. It doesn't make any difference because the kids want to go fool around, do all those kinds of things. It will be memories for the rest of their lives because they're going to forget about the presents about the day after tomorrow. And they're going to be sitting around the table and they're having this and that happen. No, this is something they're going to enjoy. They're going to love. They want that hamburger. And it's not $15 at the airport. It's what you have. And they can play and they can run and play. That place in San Simeon I told you about where I go, that place, there's so many trails to hike and for bicycles to ride around, and there's nobody there that's going to hurt you. That's what this is about. Let me show you one more idea.
You've been thinking about buying an RV and embarking on a great adventure. The only thing holding you back is the impression that RVs are expensive. Well, it's just not true. Sky River RV offers the most affordable options ever, and there are so many great benefits. A high-quality pre-owned RV is a great way to save thousands versus a new RV. And it can also come with a service agreement that outlives even the manufacturer's warranty. At Sky River RV, you'll find the largest selection of pre-owned RVs on the Central Coast. So take that great adventure now and go camping.
Pastor Robles Tower, this is Air Force One requesting permission to land.
Is this an emergency?
The President just wants to check out a place down there called Sky River RV. Heard they got excellent products, excellent service, excellent prices. Plus he's figuring he's going to meet a few more voters when he's RVing rather than just flying over their head.
Air Force One, our runway is too small for your jumbo jet.
Small is in the eye of the beholder. Pilot to crew, tell the President better strap it down because we're going in.
Oh, grandkids are coming in, running in the door. You know what they've been doing? They've been out playing. They've been out riding their bicycles. They were playing catch. They were kicking the ball around. They're getting dirty. We have an outside shower and kind of hose them off a little bit. It is life for real live children to be outside and doing things, not playing video games with their thumbs or on their tablets. They can actually experience life just like I did, just like you did when you were growing up, instead of all of these electronic things. Tablets, I understand they run from $199, and I'm not an expert, to about $500 or $600. A monthly payment on this coach is $400. And on some of the other coaches, it'd be 3 or 4 months payment instead of that tablet. The tablet comes along fine. This is now and forever. Can you imagine what a child growing up didn't have the opportunity to play outside, to ride their bicycles in safety on roads that don't have cars all over them because you're in an RV park, full of other kids playing catch with a mitt in your hand, with the smell of leather and a hardball. I mean, that's the kind of life that I want for my children and grandchildren and their children. The RV lifestyle allows you to do that inexpensively. Come on, folks. Pay attention to the real things that matter, which is the quality of our lives. San Luis Obispo County is an incredible place. Santa Barbara County is an incredible place. Monterey County, oh my gosh. All 3 of these counties have so many places to go for which you can do in a very short period of time and be in your own rig with your own stuff, saving money, drinking a good cup of coffee that maybe costs a nickel, not $7. And the hamburgers are actually made by you. And you can share this with somebody you love. And I've been doing this with you guys for 11 years now. And I promise you that if you haven't come in yet, please just come in. Just say you watch the show and you just want to look around a little bit. We have people to show you around and give you explanations for which you can actually understand. And then if you decide you want to buy an RV, they'll help you do that. So join us at Sky River RV, please.
Sky River RV Service Department understands complete hitch work and RV repairs of all kinds. We even perform RV body work. Need a special part? Try us first. We have a complete RV parts department. You can browse our showroom and see the latest and greatest in RV equipment. We even offer propane and propane accessories. And we're open on Saturdays to assist you in your parts needs. Sky River RV. Excellent products, excellent service, excellent prices. Interested in becoming part of an upcoming wine show? Then contact Noble Productions and discover a non-traditional way of marketing. Instead of a standard 30-second commercial, businesses can feature their product or service while educating viewers in a 3, 10, even 30-minute video. A professional video that can be utilized on your website as well as broadcast television. Find out what many businesses already featured by Noble Productions have discovered. Video is the best way to get your message across, and you'll appreciate the price, convenience, and professionalism that Noble Productions offers. So don't miss out on the next show that's already in pre-production. Call today. For more information, call Valerie at 805-260-4766 or visit us online at www.nobleproductionsllc.com. And if you'd like to see some of our other shows that are currently on air, go to www.centralcoastnow.tv.
The season's over. About all that's left is a few loose balls that have fallen on the floor that the dog knocked off, and the kids and all that sort of stuff. The memories are already starting to fade. Thanksgiving's gone. Christmas is wrapped up. Hanukkah's gone. And maybe one of your children or grandchildren is playing in a box that some expensive toy came in, and all there is left is the box because the toy has been forgotten about. Well, that's kind of what each year is about. But if you're an RVer, all of that changes. This beautiful tree can still be there. The seasons can pass, and you own an RV for which you can celebrate Thanksgiving every day. Every day that you're out on the road, every day that you're home and it's in the driveway and you're thinking to yourself, gosh, Uncle Bob is coming over and we can put him out there. Or we can take a little trip down and see the kids, and instead of staying in the house or an expensive hotel, you back in your rig right in the driveway and stay in your own home right next to the kids. What a great idea that is. Inexpensive, quality time with the people you love, and the separation you gotta have. That's what I'm talking about myself now. You know, you gotta have a little space from them every once in a while, as much as we love them. Hanging stuff on the tree are memories that we all want to have. But we want to have, in my case now, almost 50 years of RVing. Those memories for all of my family, for all of my children, for all of your children, I wish could possibly have the very best of everything by becoming an RVer, by becoming to this place that I love so dearly. But it's in part of me. It's part of me because the people here and the place itself give everyone a feeling of comfort and ease, to be relaxed, to be part of something. If you have an idea or you don't have any idea at all, come on down, come on in and see these people, and they can help you. They can go through a litany of ideas that somewhere along the line is going to connect with you. I want to instill in you the feeling that you can be free, that you can live the life you want to live, less expensively than any other way of life, and yet it's the highest quality of all. $400 a month for that magnificent Montana, $125 or $130 a month for many other coaches we have on the lot. You can finance them, you can probably write them off. You can do everything you want to do. You come in and you just wander around and have a good time with a really fun, very helpful staff. They're non-threatening, they will help you in every way possible. I want you to come in, sit down with us, walk around with us, enjoy the day, get a water, fiddle around. The staff is fun and interesting, and they can help you understand what works for you. I want you to believe what I believe. RVing is the best lifestyle possible. Come and see us today.